Hello, Oracles. Well, not surprisingly, the Cybertruck is the most anticipated EV of 2023. Kind of figured that, even coming from non Tesla fans, the Cybertruck is like the EV that's coming. I mean, think about what other vehicles are out there. Is there anything else that's really hot that anybody's like, ooh, this is really looking forward to this coming out? Not really. We'll go over the list that we have seen presented to us based upon search history, and the Cybertruck just blows them all out of the water, way ahead by well over a mile. So we'll take a look at that entire list, take a look at how the stock performed today, discuss a little bit how we think the stock may perform this week as we go into this weekend, because don't forget, this Sunday is going to be the release of the production and delivery numbers for Q1. So we've seen a lot of estimates going up. This could lead the stock price to go up as well. That $191 to $192 level has been a very strong resistance level for us. Above that is 200. We'll dive into those numbers as well in just a minute. All right, so looking at the chart today, we were up about 0.75%. Now, don't forget, we do have this gap down to 186. We've been kind of consolidating a little bit, and I have a feeling we may see a little bit more of that this week. We might actually see a little bit of a run. Again, this 191 to 192 level was that resistance. It's kind of that support as well. So we're kind of pay attention to that. And then again, 200, which I don't have marked on here. I should put a mark in for the 200, but 200 has been that solid level that we've been trying to break through as well. We bounced off of it right here. And then above that is 207. So I think we might see potentially a run. Again, RSI is at 53. So we've got room to run up a little bit going into this weekend with anticipation. And then we'll just wait and see what happens over the weekend on Sunday. And now, just a reminder, on Sunday, I will be on live with Brian over at My Tesla Weekend. I'm going to be on the road driving up to my son's soccer game right around the time that they're probably going to be releasing this. So I'll be live with Brian. Well, I'll be in the car, and Brian will be discussing what's going on. And we'll just kind of share with you guys what we see with the numbers when they end up dropping. My estimates right now are 443,000 for production and 437,000 for deliveries. I have bumped these numbers up because Berlin has been producing more, and Tesla has now announced that they're going to be giving away 10,000 miles of supercharging to anyone who purchases a vehicle over in Europe. So that is the same deal that they did here in the US going back to the end of 2022. They're now doing that in Europe. Now, don't forget, Europe just recently got their price cuts that came out. So throwing this on top of it's really going to try to help move that inventory out to close out the quarter. And so while this year we are anticipating the Model Y being the best-selling vehicle in the world, the most anticipated EV of 2023 is the Cybertruck. News: according to new data from ReRev, the Tesla Cybertruck is the most anticipated EV of 2023. The Cybertruck generated more than twice the number of Google searches than the other 9 vehicles on the list combined. So looking down the list here, we've got Cybertruck at 1.85 million searches. That might actually be the same number of reservations that are out there right now. I do not know the latest numbers that are out there, but Elon did tell us previously that they are sold out through 2026. Now, we don't know how many people out there have multiple reservations, if any of those are going to get canceled. We don't know if there's people out there who wanted to get a single motor and there's no longer that going to be available. Maybe it's going to be too high of a price. We don't know what the price point is. We don't know a lot of information about this, but it is the most highly anticipated vehicle by searches, and we know that they have a lot of reservations, most likely well over 1.5 million at this point. If you guys happen to know the exact number, please share in the comments. Number 2 on this list is the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV. Third is the Jeep Avenger, the Audi A6 e-tron, the Kia EV9, Lucid Gravity, BMW i5, the Rolls-Royce Spectre 6, the Porsche Macan EV, and the DeLorean Alpha 5. Now, thinking about the fact that the Cybertruck is at the top here, the Cybertruck, out of all of these vehicles, there are not many on here that are not in the super high-end range. Mercedes-Benz, is going to be pricey. Audi, also going to be pricey. The Lucid Gravity, we know is expensive. BMW is not going to be cheap. The Rolls-Royce, obviously, Porsche, DeLorean. These are all expensive vehicles that are out there that are going to be coming up. So the Cybertruck, out of all of these, is probably also one of the most affordable. And so I know myself, I do have a reservation. My reservation is around that 1.3 to 1.4 million range based upon the information I learned before and reservation numbers. That's kind of where I'm sitting at the moment. So I'm anticipating this. I'm also really looking forward to the Cyber van coming out. I don't know. I might end up having to cancel my Cybertruck if I can actually get the Cybervan earlier. We don't have details about the Cybervan. They haven't even announced it yet, but we know that it's going to be coming. So, lots of unknowns, but lots of awesome stuff coming for Tesla in the future. We've got the Cybertruck coming this year. Again, we spoke about how the Model Y is most likely going to be the best selling vehicle in the world this year. 2024, we are going to be seeing the next generation vehicle coming out that is most likely going to be that compact car that's coming out. That will be the best selling car in the world down the road. So 2024, we might end up seeing the Model Y being the best selling vehicle again. And then I think we might end up seeing in 2025 that battle between, is it going to be the Model Y or is it going to be the new vehicle that's coming out? This is really Tesla versus Tesla. And I mean, looking at the other vehicles that are most anticipated on that list, none of those are going to be top sellers. Like, I can't even see any vehicles that are coming out that are even remotely in the ballpark of being top sellers, at least not here in the US or Europe. China does have that competition. Good for them for pushing it as they are. But here in the US, I cannot fathom any other vehicle out there competing with Tesla other than Tesla as far as the EV space goes. And now Tesla is going to be taking over because that Model Y is not just the best selling EV, that's going to be the best selling vehicle total overall in 2023, most likely. And speaking of next generation, Sawyer Merritt also tweets out news. Tesla battery supplier CATL announced that production will begin soon on its next gen M3P LFP batteries. The increased energy density, now at 210 kilowatt hours per kilogram, will enable EVs like the Model 3 to get a range boost of about 10%, or 27 miles, with a similar sized battery pack to the existing LFP batteries. CATL currently supplies Tesla. And now I have no doubt these new batteries will also go into the next gen vehicle when it comes to Tesla. If we're looking at a range boost coming to the Model 3, if you're looking at cutting production costs down, you're also going to want to have batteries that are going to be same form factor, same size, that are going to get you more range. That is most likely going to be the battery that they start using in that next generation platform. Again, nothing has been confirmed, but putting the pieces together sounds like this is most likely what is going to transpire over the next 2 years. So, overall, very exciting to see this. Again, the news probably does not surprise most of us that the Cybertruck is the most highly anticipated EV of 2023. Quite honestly, might actually be the most anticipated vehicle in 2023, but that did not get broken down in there. And you guys can let us know in the comments below if you think the Cybertruck is the most anticipated vehicle overall in 2023. So tomorrow night we will be doing a live stream 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. I am going to be doing those most likely Tuesdays and Fridays, trying to work out some kinks. I know some of you guys said that you like the shorter form videos, and I do like those as well because some of you guys just don't have that time to sit through an hour or an hour and a half. So I'm going to try to mix it up for you guys and do whatever's best for all of you out there. Just trying out new things. Keep on sending over your insights and different ideas that might end up helping me provide better content for you. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. Have a great one.